Hey, I hope you're all doing wonderful. My Sangha, my beloved community. I um I had a couple of my online tutoring sessions get canceled today. I can't remember that school I think has conferences this week. So I have a little bit of time to jump on and do some tarot reading. I only have this view because I still don't have Wi-Fi yet. Maybe a week or two. I need to input my address to see if they have recognized their address. So I know I told some of you that the fiber optics place, which is in the same building as Suwannee Electric, said that because it has to go through these different steps, it might take them a while to see that we actually have power. It's so funny. Oh, hey, Sterling. That's a deep question, brother. Oh my goodness, that is super deep. And oh, that's a deep one. I feel it. I do. You know, you've heard Kefop and I share that we've went through similar situations with my stepdaughter. And we have to allow others to voluntarily evolve. Keep doing the right thing, but allow them to evolve, right? But I'll totally do a read for you, okay? And I'm sorry you're feeling the pain of that. I know that's deep. So let me pray over the deck, and then I'll do a read, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all, thank you for this day. Thank you for this community. And thank you for helping us to see that you're always with us. I said you guide my words in these cards for Sterling, as Sterling's seeking spiritual guidance and advice surrounding his daughter. He's feeling feelings like as if she doesn't love him right now. And I know that's hard. So please send him so much love and light. I call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their wings around Sterling and provide him with so much self-love and strength, patience, and guidance surrounding the relationship with his daughter. Please guide my words in these cards to help lift him and serve his highest good. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, brother, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, okay? Montaigne. Yeah, Montaigne. Let me start a list just in case others come in. I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? And then after Sterling, I'll do yours. All right, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, Sterling, and I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message, okay? Thank you for always guiding my words and guiding these cards. I ask that you do the same for Sterling, as he's having a hard time today with the navigating possibly some negative emotions surrounding his relationship with his daughter. I know that trying to navigate raising children together with exes can make things complicated and cause turmoil between the children and one of the parents or both of the parents. Help me to provide guidance and spiritual wisdom on how to process this and what his best steps are to move forward. Thank you, higher power. And I just ask that you just provide him with relief from this negative thoughts. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. And I have to just use this view today because my hotspot still is kind of limited until I get my full internet. If I use two cameras, then it super lags. But I can show you. Hey, how are you? I'm going to write your name down. I'm going to call you Marie because I'll probably say it wrong. Marie Jana. I've got Montaigne ahead of you, and I'm doing Sterling right now. Thank you for being here. All right, Sterling. Look at this Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and I stay in control. Look how magical that page is. Like, this is Source telling you, like, I know this is a lot, Sterling, but you have control of our thoughts, right? We've got to make sure that we stay grounded. Details, informations, and contracts. This page as a person has a sharp mind. He may be entertaining, but at his worst can be the cause of barbs and gossip. I think this is just higher power realizing like you're in this negative headspace, maybe justifiably. As a situation, the card asks you to be mindful of all official documents from contracts to application forms. Pay attention to the detail so the information you give is clear and complete. And maybe that's referring to your communication with your daughter. In relationships, the page can denote irritation and small arguments, again, probably surrounding what you're feeling with your daughter right now. More generally, the card can show the need to be vigilant so a situation does not escalate. I know that with Key Fob and I, when we went through a time with our sweet girl that was a little bit turmoil. We just had to keep doing the next right thing. We just had to keep being the grown up. We had to keep telling her that we loved her. We wanted to see her. And our relationship now, you know, it did take her till she was older, but it's progressing, you know. All right, 5 of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. And the wands are pretty a simplistic card as far as the graphics, but I'll show you the 5 of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. See, look, it's like we can't control other people, right? That's higher power telling you we can't control other people. We can't change them. All we can do is focus on what we're thinking and what we're feeling. Tests and challenges. This 5 is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. I'm sending you so much love, Sterling. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The message is to try to not take this situation to heart. She's just a young girl going through it, you know. I can't remember her age, but I know she's like in that age. Like literally when I taught middle school, they told me in one of my classes that middle school kid, I can't remember if she's middle school or not, but that they're certifiably crazy because they're, I know it sounds funny, but their hormones are literally so up and down that they have a lot going on. The message is to try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. In readings, the card can show family and work squabbles and literal tests, such as taking a driving test. But this is about the family squabble. But it says to look for peace. Try to just remind yourself that all you can do is love her. Just shower her with love. Give her all the love you can. And try not to take her reactions or her comments or actions and like internally. Try not to internalize them, okay? 14. Yeah, see, she's going through it, you know. She's like, they're crazy at that age, you know, and not to justify whatever may have happened to cause you feel unloved, but just, yeah, that's just higher power telling you that's okay. Just find your peace and keep sending her love and light, you know. And then 7 of Wands, you got 2 wands here. I actively hold true to my values. I actively hold true to my values. Yeah. So just like, man, I know there were times with like, you know, our little girl, like it was frustrating because we just wanted her to love us. But because of things that we couldn't control, we felt that lack of love for a long time. And even to this day, I'm not going to say it's perfect, unfortunately, but we've learned how to navigate it without taking things as personal because we can't change it. And 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands signifies a challenge. You may need to fend off a barrage of upcoming demands and requests, or feel you must otherwise actively defend your position. The message is that you be crystal clear about your beliefs and intentions and communicate them precisely so you cannot be misunderstood. So this card is telling you communicate with her, communicate. Then the situation will not get out of control. Be clear about your boundaries in advance so those concerned know exactly where they stand. An additional meaning is representing a cause you feel passionate about and speaking up in defense of it. You want that relationship. This is higher power just telling you keep communicating. That's all you can do, you know? and stay in control. This page is just reminding you to stay in control. And I know, my readings are definitely not one of those that tells the futures, and it won't read her feelings, which is why you didn't get like, will she ever love you? Because I don't typically read for another person's energy unless they're here to condone that condone that reading. But this reading is higher power validating you, Sterling. And this reading is just telling you, try not to get too worked up about it. Try to stay grounded and keep that line of communication open. Keep telling her how amazing she is. Keep telling her you love her. I'm sending you so many warm hugs. I know that's a lot to go through. I know it's not easy. So, yeah, I know, Sterling. I know because it hurts every time. I'm telling you, we've gone through that same thing. And it's still the same way for us too. Communication is difficult and not engaging. It can still be like that for us too when we reach out. And it hurts. I know it hurts, but just keep doing the next right thing. And as long as you keep trying, that's all you can do. And remember the acronym LOVE. Let others voluntarily evolve. Once you keep seeing that you're doing the right thing, maybe she'll come around, because that's all we can do, right? I am sending you so much love and light. Hey, Devin. Welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. I know you're going through it. All right. Let's see. I don't want to say it wrong. Montaigne. Will I be staying in the bakery department after the investigation's over? All right. Montaigne, if you're still here, hop in the chat for me, okay? You're next on the list. So you're wanting a work reading, right, Montaigne? Is that right? Okay. So work related, I'm assuming bakery. Will I be staying in the bakery department after the investigation is over? Okay. Okay. All right. I'll do a work work reading. All right. Let me pray. Source, creator, divine, thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words and his cards. I ask that you do the same for Montaigne, as Montaigne's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their work. They would like to know if they're going to be in the bakery department still after this investigation concludes. I know that work changes and atmosphere can be challenging. So I just ask that you provide guidance as to the right steps and what to expect for this unknown. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide my words, guide these cards, and guide Montaigne into what the right thing is to do, and to just bring peace and calm, because I know worries about work can be a lot to bear. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Thank you, Sterling. I appreciate you. You know that. We'll have to have a call, okay? All right, Montaigne, I'm shuffling thinking of you. Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Source, thank you. Thank you for this community. Thank you for my cards. Thank you for helping me to raise the positive vibrational fields of the world we live in. I ask that you do the same for Montaigne. Montaigne's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom surrounding their work life and what to expect after this investigation concludes. Will they still be in the bakery or not? Help to guide them into the right direction and to clear their thoughts and bring in positive. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. Hey, I'm Schumann. Every time you call me that, I giggle. Let me put these cards down. I can add you to the list. All right. On Schumann. Welcome back on Schumann. It's good to see you. And hey, Trini. I hope I didn't say it wrong. Trini. I've got a couple. I've got two before on Schumann, and after on Schumann, I can do on Schumann and the Trini. All right, Montaigne. Devin. Oh, I thought I did. I did put you, Devin. So after Montaigne, I have Mary, Mary Jonna, then Devin, then on Schumann, and then Trini. That's a cute name, Trini. A cool name. I'm cute, cool, whatever doesn't offend you. All right. Montaigne. All right, Montaigne. Oh, look at that. Source is coming with it. Your first card is strength. Look, strength. I can deal, look at her. Isn't she amazing? I can deal with whatever comes my way. Oh my goodness. So look, it's like, you got this. It's okay. Don't stress about this. Don't fret. You got this. Strength. That's a powerful card. Hey, Celine, I'm going to put your name on the list, sweetie, okay? Hopefully you're able to stick around. I have a few on the list right now, and I'm reading for one. Thank you for being here, y'all. I see some new names. Welcome, y'all. Thank y'all for trusting me with your readings. All right, Montaigne, this is the strength card. A maiden sits serenely, gently holding the head of the lion as she would a pet. The maiden may appear fragile, but she has the courage and patience to calm his wildness. The pendant at her heart is made from tiny Herkimer diamonds, arranged in a figure 8, the symbol of infinity. Also are shown also above the crown of her head. You can see that infinity symbol. The Herkimer diamonds symbolize her endurance and calm purpose. Strength asks you to hold your position and face whatever confronts you. You may feel you're being tested, but with calm acceptance, the situation is manageable. This may relate to an external situation or an inner emotional conflict with you. I think it's your work situation. An additional meaning of the card is to return a vitality, a sense of well-being. It's like, don't future trip. Don't worry about this investigation. Don't worry about the bakery, because you have this. You have strength to face whatever happens. All right, let's see what's next. Look, you're coming with it. The star. I'm inspired and positive about the future. So I don't know, like, if this investigation's real deep for you, but this is universe. Like, these are two major arcana cards. Like, this is the universe telling you you're okay. You're guided. You're loved. You're protected. And as long as you keep doing the next right thing and doing what serves your higher purpose, don't worry about it. Let go and let God. Don't worry about it. You're good. The star. A maiden kneels by water at twilight. The 8 luminous stars above her are symbols of hope and guidance. See, hope and guidance. You're good. 8 is the number of change. So maybe you will be changing, but it's okay. The 2 pairs of tanzanite rocks placed before and behind her represent balance. The maiden pours water from 2 urns onto the earth and into the pool, signifying the flow of emotions through the past and into the present and future. The star brings inspiration, hope, and healing. Protected and guided, you find your creative and spiritual path. You know, if this door closes, another one's going to open. This is, if you only knew, if my work door hadn't closed like it did, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm on a whole new journey, and it's way better than I could have ever done in my old work life. The card indicates that creative projects are beginning to flow and can often denote healing or other therapeutic work. This may be an emotional time when you feel connected with and focused upon your personal goals. So this is Source again reminding you that don't worry about this job. You've got the strength and you have the star guiding you, right? The star is guiding you. And the source is like, look, I don't know if you're in a bakery, like all of a sudden I'm like getting these vibes of like, if you love baking, like creative flow, right? Creative flow. Personal goals. Creative projects are beginning to flow, like kind of like, I think they're trying to get you out of your comfort zone or something, you know? Wow, you have a lot. Look, you've got 3 major arcana cards. The Hanged Man, which isn't as bad as it sounds, I promise. It's a grocery store you work out. So look, this might be like Source telling you, like, don't worry about that bakery. If you enjoy it, like, you can do your own. I don't know. But either way, it's source like validating your strength through this process. And then the star with the number 8 is talking about change. So you may not be in the bakery. I always warn people that I do not claim to be a fortune teller in any way. I just pray. I keep my heart open and I just read, that's it. So I don't, the eight is a number of change, but I always tell people too that I'm not a fortune teller. So just with that, I just read the cards is all I do, and how it hits you. It's up to you to have discernment on how to receive that message. Listen to your heart and soul as you listen to the words of the cards. Okay. So it's calling for healing, therapeutic work, and yes, a possible change. All right. Then you have the Hanged Man. No, Devin, you didn't, sweetie. All right. So let me read the Hanged Man. A young man is suspended upside down from a tree. The tree is a representation of the tree of life, a sacred symbol of the enduring connectedness of all things. He is tethered to a branch by one foot, yet he appears unharmed and peaceful, awaiting whatever the future brings. The luminous selenite rocks below him symbolize his connection to the spiritual world. You may feel in limbo. Oh, look at that. Divine, come with it. You may feel in limbo as you wait for events to speed up or for others to make a move, which is exactly what you're going through. The card, however, asks you to make the most of this impasse. This is time for you to have spiritual healing and focus on your personal goals. See your situation from another angle. An additional meaning is considering a compromise as a way forward. Spiritually, the Hanged Man can show meditation, spiritual awareness, or spiritual initiation. So yeah, there may be a change coming, but right now, your higher power is reminding you, use this time during this investigation to seek inward. Do your own healing. Think about your own goals while you're waiting on this investigation to end. Look, this is you. This is your cards were insane. You have like 3 major arcana cards. Like, there's a lot. You're leveling up. Let yourself level up. If this ends, let it end. Just try not to worry too much about it, okay? And I know easier said than done, but try your best just to use this time. Use this time to heal, okay? Thank you so much for Montaigne for being here. I appreciate you. And I'm sending you so much love and light. I am. I hope that whatever happens with your job is what serves your higher purpose and brings you true happiness. So thank you for being here. All right. Hey, Natalia, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? I have a little list going, so if you're able to stick around, I can get to you. All right. I want to say Marie, but Marie Jonna. I'm so sorry. I butcher names, y'all. I'm the worst with names. Mary Jonna. Hey, maybe Mary Jonna. Is that it? What awaits me this month in love? If you're still here, Mary Jonna, I want to say Mary Jonna, but I'm probably way off. If you're still here, hop in the chat for me. Oh, you're here. Look at you. I got fast today. All right, sweetie. So you basically want a relationship reading, right? Is that what I read? What awaits me this month in love? Okay. All right. I don't know why I want to say Mary Jonna. It's just like Mary Jonna. I'm probably way off, though. I'm going to pray, okay? And forgive me if I'm totally saying your name wrong. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for this community. Thank you for these cards and guiding my words. I ask that you do the same for, I want to say Mary Jonna. Thank you. I said you do the same for them because they're here seeking advice and spiritual wisdom surrounding their relationships and their love life in the month to come. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, self-love, and awareness of how to navigate their love life and relationships. I know that part of our lives sometimes can be a difficult road to navigate. So I'm sending so much peace and love and happiness. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message, okay? Thank you, Source. Thank you for guiding my words and guiding the cards. I ask that you do the same for them as they're here seeking, Marijana, they're seeking advice surrounding their relationships, their love life, and what to expect this month. I know that relationships can be difficult. And so I ask that you just help me to guide them into the right direction to bring peace into their life. When one rises, we all rise. All right. All right, your first card is the Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value, and I can show you. I usually have two cameras, but my hotspot's been so dodgy lately, and I don't have my fiber optics up yet. The Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The seven often signifies underhand dealings, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find clever, ingenious ways of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. So I don't know if this is about relationships or not, but it's just a card of like, just be careful. I take great care of what I value. Think out of the box. I don't know how it hits. A lot of times it doesn't make sense to me, and then people be like, no, I get it. So I'm going to leave that one there. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm not sure how it relates. Hey, Latoya, thank you. I appreciate you. I put your name on the list, okay? All right, let's see the next one. The Moon. My intuition guides me to the right direction. Oh, I love that. A lot of times when people ask about relationships, divine will come in and provide words of like self-love, but it also provides words of inner reflection and intuition, following that intuition. Thank you. All right, the Moon. All right, I love this card. Two moonstone pillars glow pearlescent under an indigo sky. Two carpfish remain largely underwater, symbols of things yet to surface. Their tails are wrapped around the stones as if guarding the way ahead. Stepping stones appear to lead to a distant place, suggesting unknown outcomes. The infinity symbol above the horizon denotes the cycles of life and internal change. The moon reveals that there is a decision to be made, but you cannot yet see the full picture. You may have doubts about a relationship or other situation that is unclear. There may be buried issues that need to surface. So this is a card of sensitivity and emotion. The moon also indicates psychic ability, dreams, intuition, and the subconscious. It's weird because my mind is like seeing there may be buried issues that need to surface. I don't know if you're in a relationship now or not, but this warning you of something and to be diligent and careful. And then this one saying there may be buried issues that need to surface. I don't know. It just the connectedness, so just be mindful of your relationships. Yeah. And I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see what your last card is. Oh, divorce, single. Okay. And I also tell people, like, if it doesn't make sense yet, it may. I know when I do my own personal readings, I'm like, what? And then it ends up happening, or it might be validating something that already has happened. So it's just sometimes it's hard to tell, like, especially when I don't know your situation. But all right, Your next one is the Six of Pentacles. I give and receive for the universal good. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it may be something coming up because you were asking like in your relationship in the month to come. So I don't know if you're going to meet somebody new. I don't know. Just be mindful, as we always should, you know, just be mindful, I guess is what Source is saying. All right, Six of Pentacles. The potential growth. You reflect on your situation and wonder if it's all been worthwhile. The message of this seven is to keep going. Even when you're doubting yourself or your goal, you are on the right track. If you commit and persevere, you will get the rewards you deserve. It may be tempting to feel dissatisfied and look elsewhere as you have worked hard and invested much time and energy. Appreciate the gains you have made and dedicate yourself. There's much more to come. So this is divine telling you, if you're feeling dissatisfied, try to sit with yourself and to remember all the things that you've done. Like, this is Source reminding you how amazing you are, how much you've accomplished. And the power message is, I trust my ideas and my direction. I trust my ideas and my direction. So both cards, your intuition and I trust my ideas and my direction. So whatever comes up, this is Source really calling you to like listen to your intuition, not here, but you listen to self, because that's where the divine is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm glad it resonated. I got it great. I'm glad it resonated with you and gave you something to move forward with. So thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Devin, if you're still here, I'll pop in a chat for me, Devin. Devin, did I miss my turn? Can you add me? I think, let me see if you posted your, do you see me facing any jail time? Oh, I'm so sorry, Devin. Any jail time? Okay. No, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Devin. I will forewarn you that I definitely am. I don't claim to be able to tell the fortune. I just pray and read the cards. So I cannot guarantee if you will get an answer to this question, but I totally can pray about it and put the cards down and we'll see what they say. I will say that divine is amazing and you're so loved. You're so guided. You're so protected. And that's deep. That's deep, Devin. And I understand. I understand probably that you're feeling a lot of emotions right now. So I'm sending you so much love and light. I really am. Okay, let me pray over the deck, okay? Higher power, Source, creator of all, thank you for being here and guiding my words in these cards. I ask that you do the same for Devin, as Devin's here seeking advice and wisdom surrounding this court case and if there's expected possible jail time. I know that this situation can be hard to navigate, most likely, and I just ask that you send so much peace, love, and light. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of healing, safety, prosperity, calmness, and just peace. Just bring peace, please. Thank you. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, Devin, okay? Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Creator. I just ask that you continue to guide my words in these cards for Devin. Devin's going through it. I know that. Any court case alone can be overwhelming, much less the idea of facing possible jail time. So please just bring in words of enlightenment, words of encouragement, words of positivity to help guide Devin through the situation. Thank you for helping me to raise the positive vibrational fields of the world we live in, the world we live in. When one rises, all rise. Okay, Devin. Okay. All right, 7 of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. And I don't know, a lot of times this is, let me just read it first. 7 of Cups. It's a beautiful card though. That's the 7 of Cups in the Crystal Tarot. Imagination, fantasy, and possibility. This mysterious 7 shows there is much going on behind the scenes, hidden from view. You cannot yet see exactly what you're dealing with. Until then, your imagination knows no bounds. Your brain's taking you everywhere because you have little information to go on. Wow, this is a positive card for creative projects and manifesting what you want. An additional meaning is fantasy. You might ask yourself if you're escaping reality, avoiding what needs to be done in the material world. If you're feeling up in the air, focus on one option at a time. I feel like this is going back, though, to your mind running wild about what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think it is. Our brains work on fear. And a lot of times fear, like what we fear the most, never even comes to fruition a lot of the times. Now, like I said, I'm not a fortune teller, but this card is speaking about your mind running wild. And you don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. But it's a positive card. That's why I'm feeling this vibe of like, I think your brain is running rampant because that's what we do. We live out of fear, unfortunately. So try to stay grounded, Devin. Try to find calmness. Do whatever you got to do to stay grounded. And don't let your brain think the worst. Our energy is powerful. We don't want to put that negativity out there. You know what I mean? The Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and I follow my heart. Like, that's divine telling you how amazing you are. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. The Queen of Cups. She's beautiful. And you got 2 cups here. Let me see cups. Hold on. Let me see something. The book talks about each suit. And I can't remember off the top of my head the cups. Thank you for being patient. Give me 1 minute. I just want to see something. The cups. Emotional wisdom, truth, compassion, peace, and love. That's what they're surrounded with. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Sensitivity, imagination, intuition, creativity, and love. As a person, this queen can represent a loving partner or friend, a caring individual with high emotional intelligence. Supporting others comes naturally to her. As a situation, you are led by your heart rather than your head. The message of the card overall is to act with compassion. And I don't know if this is regarding your court case or not, but act with compassion. Show your empathy, connect with others, and intuitively read the subtle energies at play. The only issue is they need to stand by your boundaries so you don't give too much. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Act with compassion and show your empathy. It's like both of them kind of like are saying like I trust myself to see the truth. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. It's like if your head's taking you there, it's listen to your heart. You know the situation better than anyone, Devin. Just don't let your head lead you there. 8 of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. 8 of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Hard work and dedication deserve success and positive outcomes. I love it when a card you're going to have to come back and let me know. Positive outcomes. See, look, I really feel like you just have a good reading. It's like, it's not vibes of like jail time, but I also don't like putting things out there that, because I'm human and I make mistakes, but this is not a reading of like, damn, I've had some readings where I'm like, damn, I walk away like feeling exhausted, but this is like an empowering reading. And then this card is speaking of positive outcomes. And the 8 denotes high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill or are master of a situation because you've devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations or the end of a period of apprenticeship. In general, it can arise in a reading to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. So I don't know what's going on, but Source is just validating you, Devin. Source is validating you and how amazing you are, and that this is going to work out. This is a positive outcome. And these are like beautiful cards. Like, this is like, I don't know what happened because we're human. I don't know if you've ever been to my channel, and I'm not saying this is related to your court case, but I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict, and I did some really bad things in that, even though I was a really good person. So, and I'm not saying that you're guilty or that you did anything bad, but either way, you're going through it right now, and your mind might be making you feel like that. So this is Source and Divine reminding you how freaking awesome you are. And this is a positive outcome card. So speak it into existence, manifest it, put your energy in that good vibe. Okay, Devin? I'm sending you so much love and light. Please come back and keep me updated, because I love you all. I worry about, I don't know. I like to know the outcomes. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. All right, Anshuman, where you at? Let's see if you're still in here. You're up next, my brother. If you're still here, Anshuman, just hop in the chat, okay? Maybe I didn't lose Devin. I didn't hear anything back from Devin. Devin might have been like, well, if you're not a fortune teller, what am I doing here? All right, Anshuman, are you still here? I'm going to give Anshuman 1 minute. All right, hold on, Celine. I got Anshuman, then Trini, and then you, Celine. So Anshuman doesn't jump in. Sometimes Anshuman has to leave and then comes back. Trini, if you're still here, hop in the chat. Anshuman will understand if I accidentally skip over him. Trini, I don't know, sometimes he leaves and comes back. Trini, if you're still here, hop in the chat, sweetie. Trini, okay. Anshuman's name is Mark? I feel like Anshuman knows everybody. Anshuman's name is Mark? Is that what you're saying? And let me see, Trini. Oh, my bad. So, because I have had Anshuman knew another person in my chat one time. I was like, golly. Anshuman knows everybody. Okay, let me see what your first message was. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. I don't write down usually, but then the chat gets so. All right, I want to know if I'll ever date this certain person. Okay, so it's a relationship read, and you already dated them, but you want to know if you'll ever date them again. Okay, and I will forewarn you too, if you didn't hear, that it might not answer. A lot of times with relationships, Divine, like, I don't know, I won't say that, because there have been readings where they asked about, will I get back? Okay, I'll just shut up. Let me just pray and let Divine do Divine's thing. Oh, you never dated them. Oh, I thought for some reason in the first one it said, let me see. Oh, if you'll ever date this person. Okay. A relationship read. And will you ever date them? Okay, I can try. I can try. I will just preface that I'm definitely not a fortune teller. But we'll see what comes out. Okay. Hey, Danny. Hold on before I pray, Trini. Let me write. Thank you. I appreciate you, Danny. I'm going to put your name down. Hopefully, you can stick around for a minute. I have a couple of people on the list, but if you're able to stick around, I'll totally do a read for you. All right, Trini. All right. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding my words in these cards. I ask that you do the same for Trini. As Trini's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding another person that Trini possibly wants to know if they will ever date. Will they possibly ever date this person? Will they ever date this person? I know that relationships and possibility of future relationships can lead to uncertainties and doubt. So I just am sending so much love and light their way. And I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment and self-love, prosperity, and abundance. And so it is. All right, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. And thank you, Danny. And I just want you to have an open mind to the message, Trini, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source, for this community. Thank you for my cards. Thank you for your words of enlightenment. I said you just continue to do that for Trini. Trini's wondering, will they ever date this person? Will they ever date this person? They're seeking advice surrounding their love life, their relationships. Is there a potential there? I said you just offer words of encouragement and self-love. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, Trini. Let's see. Schumann, I just skipped you because you didn't pop in the chat. All right, after Trini, I got you. If you stick around, okay? You were next. I was like, Schumann won't be mad at me. I did wait for a minute. All right, Trini, Page of Cups. I am as young as I choose to feel. Oh, I love the pages. Look at that. I'm as young as I choose to feel. Like, oh, I love that. I'm as young as okay, hold on. Let me quit signing. Just look it up. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is imaginative, sensitive, and highly intuitive. As a situation, he denotes new positive influences. There is fun and good conversation to be had, which makes you feel re-energized and even young again. The card often heralds a phase of lighthearted enjoyment. When life flows and you feel less burdened by the usual responsibilities. When this page comes into your readings, you may also make a new friend. I wonder if that's about that. I don't know if this is a new person or that person, because when we do relationship reads, what I tell people is just take the message how it's, whatever your heart feels is how it's meant. Like, have you been talking to this person already? I get the vibes of like butterflies, like new positive. I don't know if it's this person or something else that's bringing this young energy to you. New positive influences, fun and good conversation to be had. So I don't know if it's this person or not, but the source is saying that. Okay, I'll shut up. Whatever, however you take it is how it's meant to be taken. All right. He's a new person. Stop. Are y'all like kind of like talking a little bit? Like, are you getting this young? Like, is that what that's saying? What? Oh my gosh. On Schumann, it's so late. What in the room? I get butterflies for y'all when I read these reads. I'm like, oh my gosh, just live in those butterflies. Okay. Seven of Swords. Now you do have to be careful with this new one. The Seven of Swords is a card. Okay, the message says, I take great care of what I value. Let me read it to you. It's just like, because sometimes we can get in over our heads, and that's what the Seven of Swords is, just kind of potential theft, vigilance, and the need to protect yourself. And I'm not saying it's this new person, but It's just kind of like a warning card to be vigilant. Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention. And this may even be like you, like, because sometimes we can lose ourselves in another person. So this may be the card saying, like, just don't lose yourself. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention. And this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. Includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The 7 often signifies underhand dealing, so double check any contracts or other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. So I don't know if this is talking about this person or surrounding this person, but I'm going to leave it there because you know how it hits. Protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention and includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. I'm going to leave that there. On Schumann. Look, don't let on Schumann fool you because it was just like a month ago that he was over. I won't. You got a lot going on too on Schumann. The King of Wands. Look, oh, this is Swords just validating. Look how powerful this King of Swords is. He's beautiful. This King of Wands is just like, well, I'll read it. Ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this card is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, this card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. Like if this new person is bringing you all these butterflies, like this card, this King of Wands is like, follow that, follow your ambition. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different. Publicize what you do. In a reading, the card often comes up to show success in business projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. A positive outlook and love. I really feel like this 7 of Swords is just like a warning of maybe don't lose these ambitions. Like, yeah. Well, I shouldn't speak into it. I'll just leave it at that. But look, these are good vibes right here. Positive outlook. But then this one, of course, is just warning to stay balanced because then you love knows we can lose the balance, right? Thank you so much, Trini. I appreciate you for being here. You're going to have to come back and let me know how it goes because I'm getting the butterflies. So I always tell people, live in the butterflies, whether it ends up being like what you wanted or not. Live in this present moment. Have fun. Be young, have fun, and enjoy it for what it is right now. Thank you. Oh, I'm sending you so many blessings. I appreciate you. All right, on Schumann. I love on Schumann's energy. Look, I was like, I better not put him on blast. I don't know if I'll offend him, but of course not. How can I put you on blast whenever you're on live, right? Live YouTube. All right, let me pray over the deck for you on Schumann, okay? And you want just a general reading, okay? Source, creator, higher power, thank you for this community. Thank you for helping me to raise the positive vibrational field of the world we live in. I said you do the same for on Schumann, as on Schumann's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom, just in a general sense. What missed messages do we have, or just anything to raise the positive vibrational fields around on Schumann right now. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide my words and guide the cards to better serve on Schumann and serve his highest purpose. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. All right, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, and I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine, for guiding my words and guiding the cards. I said you do the same for on Schumann. John Schumann's just here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. How can we help to lift the positive vibrational field of the world he lives in? Thank you. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. It's so windy here. It's going to get super cold. Well, I say super cold. It's like going to be 29. I have to remember some people like live in -6 degrees. All right, 10 of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. And I don't know if this is about, I remember last time we talked, you had a relationship ending. So I don't know if this is about that or not, but let's see what it says. A sudden ending, this 10 in the conflict-ridden suit of swords shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or relationship, and although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There is a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card also can be seen as an aspect of the major arcana card Death, which brings necessary endings so that you're able to quickly transition into a new phase. I see the truth in this ending. It's a beautiful thing though, because it opens up the door for the next, for like we have to go. And I know you've heard me say this before. We have to go through these endings and these relationships. Unfortunately, we have to go through them to turn into our higher selves, right? You learn through that situation. Oh, the Lovers. You got the Lovers. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. Look how beautiful that card is. Hey, Anna. Hold on, Anshuman. Let me write their names down real quick. Hey, Anna. Hey, Rowan. I'm going to put your names down, okay? I have a little list going. There's Celine, Natalia, Latoya, Danny, and then I'll add Anna and Rowan to the list. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. All right. Yeah, Lovers. Look, that door shut and this one opened, like it's, hold on, let me find it. Two lovers face one another in a paradise garden. The hazy sunshine illuminating a perfect setting. Between them is a rose quartz heart. You can see the heart. A symbol of the love they offer one another. Rose quartz crystal points sparkle behind them, growing alongside pink and yellow roses and pretty garden flowers. This couple is not quite entwined. However, there is something still to realize or to commit to. This card can simply show love and a new relationship, but often there is a decision to be made. And this applies to a relationship and to other life areas too, such as work and finances. The Lovers card asks you to think carefully about the future and make the right decision, rather than act impulsively to get what you need now. That's a deep card. Think carefully about the future and make the right decision rather than act impulsively. That's easier said than done, but oh, you wear rose quartz. That's a beautiful crystal. Well, look, hold it tight right now to help you make whatever decision you have to make or that might come up, because the spirit's telling you don't act so impulsively. All right, let's see. Oh, look, and then you got the Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. So it's like, I don't know if you have a decision already or like coming up that you don't know about yet, but let me read the Pentacles to you. Seven of Pentacles, potential growth. You reflect on your situation and wonder if it's all been worthwhile. The message of the seven is to keep going. Even when you're doubting yourself or your goal, you're on the right track. Look at Source, like telling you how awesome you are. If you commit and persevere, you will get the rewards you deserve. It may be tempting to feel dissatisfied and look elsewhere. as you have worked hard and invested much time and energy. Look, don't act impulsively. Appreciate the gains you have made and dedicate yourself. There is much more to come. I trust my ideas and my directions. And this one, I trust my knowing and make a commitment. This one's saying, if you're feeling dissatisfied on Schumann, don't give up. Persevere. Don't make impulsive decisions. And I don't know if it's about what. You know better than I do, but that's a really powerful reading. Like, yeah, things are going to be good, even if you're feeling dissatisfied. This is Source just saying, no, get your headset back in the game, like positive vibes, do whatever do to keeps you uplifted, hold on to that rose quartz and pray or meditate or both, whatever you do. You know, I always appreciate you being here. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you on Schumann. You're such a kind and positive spirit to see, as is everyone. On Schumann, I think, has been here since I started doing lives, huh? All right, Celine, which I'm very grateful for. Celine, if you're still here, you can hop in the chat. It's your turn. Let's see. Celine. Please read for me. Okay. Okay. Any new employers in 3 months? I'm currently employed. Wait, are you employed or unemployed? Well, I'm going to make sure my AC is on, you guys. Oh, it is. I don't know why my face was getting so red. I'm right here. I had to turn the fan on. I was like, I'm not hot. Oh, that's loud. It's like I needed some airflow or something. Oh, you are employed. Thank you, on Schumann. All right, let's see. Any new employers? Yeah, hey, Grace, I'll write your name down. Okay, so basically a work reading. And if you'll have any new employers. Okay. All right, Grace, I'm going to write your name down. I do have a little list going. So if you're able to stick around, I've got Celine and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of you. If you're able to stick around, though, I'll totally do a reading for you. All right. Celine, work. Celine and work. And are there going to be any new employers? I can try. All right, let me pray, Celine, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. And thank you for the positive vibes in this live and all of our and all of my lives. There's always such good vibes here. I said you guide my words and guide these cards for Celine as well. Celine here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom surrounding their work and what to expect. Are there going to be possible new employers in the future? I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. And so it is. Okay, Celine, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, okay? So just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. And no problem, Grace. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. I ask you to do the same for Celine. Help guide my words. Help guide my cards as Celine's here seeking spiritual advice around their work life. Will there be any future employers? I know work can bring us some uncertainty sometimes. So I just ask that we bring in words of positivity and confidence. Positivity and confidence. Divine. Thank you so much. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. All right, so hey, Ascending. Yes, I've got quite a few today, but if you're able to stick on, I have a few hours still that I'll be here if I need to be. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 ahead of you, Ascending. But if you're able to stick around, I'll totally do a read for you. All right, Celine, your first is the Ace of, oh my God, stop it. Ace of Swords. I get excited for y'all. I can't help it. Ace of Swords. I'm ready for a breakthrough to success. Like, what? Wait, I'm so confused because if you're already employed, like, how many employers do you want? No judgment. I'm like, less employers, please, but more cash flow. I'm ready for a breakthrough to success. Oh my God. Look, Lisa, I know, right? I love it. Hey, Cindy, I appreciate you. Let me read it. I get so tickled for y'all. All right, Ace of Swords. Of course, that's your first card. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success and truth, clarity, and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome and answer to a question. Whatever you're aiming for, your intellect and logic will help you bring the results you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. Oh, Celine, I'm excited for you. What in the world? I don't know what you're doing, but yeah, it's happening. I always forewarn people that I'm not a fortune teller and that there are some cards with the yes in it, but there's no guarantee. But you got that yes. You're going to have to let me know how it goes. All right, look, I got so loud. I woke up my dog from a nap. I have 4 of Wands. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. The 4 of Wands. Oh, thank you, Ascending. I appreciate that. Yes, I hope one day my YouTube can be monetized, but I still have fun doing it. So any likes and any subscribes will always help. I appreciate that. I really do, Ascending. All right, 4 of Wands. Let's see. Freedom, happiness, and celebration, a time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter, a time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under pressure. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. This 4 often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, and parties. An additional meaning is finding a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. I think it's just source like, you got this. Like the power message is the universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Like whatever you're manifesting, you're manifesting. You're doing it. All right, let's see. And then this is the death card, which is not like a morbid death card. It is, I let go and embrace new beginnings. Look, if you're going to have this breakthrough to success, it's going to be a new beginning. You know what I mean? Like that is what that means. This is validating your first card. Let me read it though. It's a major arcana card. A tree stands tall at the threshold between seasons. The flowers signify summer growth and the fallen leaves transition. The butterfly with the colors of the 7 chakras signifies fullness before endings. The seedling of the base of the quartz reveals the regenerative power of nature. The plant takes its energy from the tree's roots, which glimmer with phantom quartz, crystals, stones of transformation. A situation's coming to an end, and this ending may be out of your control. Death here is not physical death, but transition. This card therefore heralds necessary change that brings new beginnings and opportunities. You can now see the truth and let go, so events may take their natural course. An additional meaning of the card is decluttering and letting go of what you no longer need. So I don't know about this first employer you got, but things are happening for you. Yeah, new beginning. Exactly, Celine. Breakthrough to success, new beginning, feeling blissful. Like this was an amazing read. I appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me with your reading and thank you for being here. And I'm so excited. You have to come back and keep me updated on how it goes. All right, Celine, I got you. Thank you. All right. I think somebody popped in. Hey, Sim. How are you? I'll write your name down. Hey, yes, for sure. Thank you, Celine. All right, I got Sim written down. And then Brishna. I'm sorry, Brishna, but I don't have your name on the list, but I'll add it. I don't know if you commented and I missed a comment or what, but I'm adding it down now, okay? All right, and after Celine, I have Natalia. If Natalia is still here, you can hop in the chat. So that was a good vibe read. All right. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Natalia. I'm going to give Natalia a second to hop in. After Natalia is Latoya. So Natalia and then Latoya. If you're still here. Natalia. And thank you, Brishna, for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I just saw our first message. So actually, I should put Brishna, then Sam. Wait. Yeah. So Brishna, then Sam. All right. Natalia and Latoya. I'm going to give them a second. After Natalia and Latoya is Danny. So if any of you are still here, Natalia, Latoya, and Danny. Oh, there's Latoya. Okay, Latoya. Who's wanting to come back towards me? Oh, I don't know if I'll get zodiac signs. Anna. Hey, Anna, you're after Danny, which is after Latoya. Thank you, Brishna. All right, Latoya, let me think about this. Who's wanting to come back towards me? Okay, give me more. Is this like a relationship read, like love? Or, yes, Anna, you're on the list, sweetie. You're right after Danny, who's after Latoya. So you're like 2 away. Yeah, after Latoya, I got you. Yeah, Latoya, you can change your question. No, you don't have to, but you can. Basically, I just want like are you wanting a relationship read? Like I'm just confused, like who's trying to come towards you? Like, is it a relationship thing or maybe just reword it? Okay, a general read. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. All right. Source, higher power, creator of all, thank you for this space. Thank you for guiding my words in these cards to help lift others up and guide others. I ask that you do the same for Latoya, as Latoya's here just seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their arms around Latoya and bring in words of enlightenment, healing, knowing, peace, serenity, and abundance. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, Latoya, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, and I just want you to have an open mind and open heart to the message. Thank you, higher power. And thank you, Latoya, for being here again. I know you've come quite a few times. Source, I just ask that you guide my words and guide these cards for Latoya. So Latoya is just here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. Help provide any maybe missed messages that the universe has been trying or source has been trying to speak to Latoya. I said you use my words and cards to serve her highest good and their highest purpose. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I think I have a new one too, Cece. All right, Cece, I'm going to put you on the list, okay? Just to update for those who are here, I'm doing Latoya now. And then I have Danny, Anna, Rowan, Grace, Ascending, Krishna, I think it was, Sim, and then Cece, if you're able to hang around. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. All right, Latoya. 10 of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. 10 of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. A sudden ending. This 10 and the conflict-ridden suit of swords shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or relationship. And although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There is a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card can also be seen as an aspect to the major arcana death, which brings necessary endings, so you're able to quickly transition into a new phase. Yeah, I'm not sure what's ending or what happened, but that's what Source is just talking about, an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. It could be job, relationship. All right. Your next one is the 9 of Cups. So if you're going through negative feelings about that ending, this 9 of Cups is telling you trust in the flow of life. Like these endings happen for a reason. Trust in the flow of life. Wishes granted. Look at that. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy 9. You can manifest what you desire, whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you're generous with others. Sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude helps to raise others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. An additional meaning of the card is being the host. Wishes granted. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you like want this. I don't know if it's talking about this person, but wishes granted, a wish or dream come true. You manifest what you desire. Oh, I love it. That's such a good card. And it's just like Source reminding you that even if there's uncertainty surrounding this, don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Oh, and then Page of Pentacles. This is a beautiful one too. I am open to opportunities for personal growth. Page of Pentacles. An opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He may be in education or looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in examinations and interviews, success in whatever. As a situation, you're in a growth phase, so maybe drawn towards education or finding other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. It's just like this. I trust in the flow of life, right? I manifest. I can bring these opportunities to my life. Oh, my dog is validating. I don't know if you can hear her. She's rotten. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate you being here as always. Thank you for being here and trusting me to read for you. It's a beautiful read. You got this. I love it. Thank you. All right, Danny. I know Danny's still here. I saw Danny in the chat a minute ago. Danny. But I might have lost what you want me to read for, Danny. So if you can repost it for me. Siete. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate it. She had to pull down the curtain. She's probably going to get loud in a minute. What's the energy around me moving into my own place this month? Oh, okay. I'm glad, Latoya. That's what this is about. Oh, I'm glad. Source is always with you. Always seek inwards, and that smile can come about anytime you want it. Because Source has got you. Divine wants the best for you. So I'm glad it can help lift you up. All right, Danny, what's the energy around me moving into my own place? Okay. All right. So a move, a big change in your life, moving into your own place. Okay, I'm going to pray. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I said, you got my words and got these cards for Danny. As Danny's entering a new phase, moving to a new place, and they would like to know what's the energy surrounding this move in their life right now. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, wisdom, clarity, and peace surrounding this move. I know moves can bring up uncertainties. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, Danny, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, okay? Sorry, I just saw this comment. Sook me one. Hell the chameleon. That's so funny. Thank you. Namaste. I'm a big fan of the different colors, the rainbow and I didn't know they had gay sex. How did I not know that? That's amazing. Hold on, let me write your name down just in case you want a reading. I didn't know chameleons had gay sex. That's amazing. All right, sorry, Danny. Inner focus, Danny. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle thinking of you, Danny. Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. All right. Thank you, Source. Thank you for guiding my words and guiding those cards. And I said you do the same for Danny. Danny's just going through this move, and I know moves can be a lot. I'm sending so much love and light to Danny. I said you help guide my words, help guide the cards to provide Danny with just any messages they need to know right now, as I know that there might be some uncertainty. What energies are at play here? Help to raise their positive vibrational fields. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. One rises, we all rise. All right. Okay. My dog's looking out the window at the other dogs. When the other dogs start playing, she gets like that. But I can't let her out there because she's violent. Siete, come here. No, ma'am. Come here. All right. King of Cups. I am my own anchor. So I don't know if this move has some like uncertainty happening or like there's a lot of maybe uncertainty is the word that just keeps coming to my head. King of Cups. Emotional stability, kindness, and strength. As a person in your reading, this king represents self-control, the ability to stay calm and centered, whatever is happening around him. In relationships, he can represent the ideal male partner or father figure. As a situation, the message is to stay grounded when you are in an emotional flux. The more changeable and unpredictable the situation, the more need to look inward and draw upon your inner wisdom. With this comes the balance that is needed to keep moving forward. So yeah, if you're feeling like these life is getting lifey feelings, this is when you need to go inward. Whatever practice you do, meditate, pray, nature walks, whatever calms you, this is what you need to do here is find a way to ground yourself during this change. Hey, guide, I could totally write your name down if you're able to stick around. There's a list right now, but I'll write your name down if you're able to hang out, okay? All right. All right, Danny. Then the next one is the Five of Swords. I will heal myself. You got a lot of deep emotions going on, I think. I will heal myself. Sorry, y'all. Five of Swords. I can't read the comment because I might giggle again. All right, Five of Swords. Defeat, loss, and conclusions. The outcome of a battle of wills. You may not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. In readings, the card can also signify bullying. If that's happening, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you peace. It is time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation will soon pass. You move on rather than dwell upon the past and perhaps find alternative routes to the justice you deserve. Yeah, this is like, I am my own anchor. I'll seek inwards. I'll heal myself. So I'm not sure why you're moving or what, but it feels like there's a lot of deep energy here that source is just calling you to calm and ground yourself and focus on the good that's gonna happen. You know, God only gives us what we can handle, and we go through these things to learn from them and make our way to our higher self. And then you've got the 5 of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. The 5 of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. Oh, Danny, agreed. I feel my family's taking advantage of my kindness and generosity. They look, this why you got this card. Let me read it to you. The 5 of Cups. Sadness, loss, and disappointment. This card often comes up in readings to signify lost opportunities, such as losing out on a job or mourning the end of a relationship, which would possibly be with your family. This 5 can apply to any situation that leaves you bereft. Time to leave, like you said. The message here is how you respond, however, because there's still hope. Not everything's been taken. Look at what remains. Reflect on your situation and see how you might go forward. Wow, I'm sending you so much love and light because, yeah, the Cups is surrounding with energy, like emotions, but this is source like validating you. This is source saying like, you got this. You're your own anchor. You can heal yourself and you move forward when the time is right. You've got to protect your energy just like you're doing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, you got to protect yourself. So, you know, time to go. It's time to go. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you so much. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. You're going to have an amazing life. You're setting healthy boundaries, you know? So you got this. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate you. Suki, salute the chameleon, the most wise and most colorful of them all. When you see a rainbow, think of her and me. Oh, Suki, I love your little things that you're saying. Yeah, let it be. Exactly. Let go and let God. Let it be. For sure. Thank you again, Danny. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. I have Anna, Rowan, and then Grace. After Anna, Rowan, and Grace is ascending. I think it was Brishna, Sim, Cece, Suk, and then Guide. So Anna, if you're here, hop in the chat. Oh, look, you stayed around. I worry sometimes when I get to the bottom of the list whether they stuck around or not. Well, I have a new relationship leading to family. All right, hold on. Well, I have a new relationship within 2 months. Thanks. All right, so you're wondering about if you'll have a new relationship and will it lead to family? Sorry, 1 second. The hubby was texting me. All right. Will I have a new relationship leading to family within 2 months? Okay, I cannot guarantee time frame. I do forewarn people that I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know if it'll give time frame, but we'll see what happens. Okay, Anna, I'm going to pray over the deck and we'll just do the read, yeah, and see what comes out. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words and these cards. I ask that you do the same for Danny as Danny's here. I'm sorry, Anna. Anna's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual guidance surrounding their love life and possible relationships. They're wondering if they'll have a relationship within the next few months that could lead to a family. I know that when it comes to relationships, sometimes it can lead to uncertainties and worries and doubt. So I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of self-love, abundance, and peace and calm through this. I ask that you bring in words of enlightenment surrounding possible future relationships. When one rises, we all rise. All right, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, Anna, and I just want you to have an open mind to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine, for guiding my words and guiding these cards. I said you do the same for Anna, as they're here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom surrounding their relationships and potential relationships in the future to come. They're wondering, is there a possible relationship that could involve a family in the future? Thank you so much, Source. Thank you, Divine. I had one pop out. I'm going to keep it. I don't usually have one pop out when I'm shuffling, so I'm going to keep it. Quit's here there. She's playing with my crystals. Thank you for guiding my words. Thank you for guiding the cards. Please do the same for Anna. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right, the Two of Cups. I'm worthy of the deepest kinds of love. Wow, look at that. It's like, don't worry, because Divine wants everything for you. Divine wants it all. Love and partnership. I cannot. This lovely two reminds you of the value of the soulmates in your life and can signify finding a new partner. I cannot make this up, y'all. Thank you, Divine. You're going to have to let me know. Because I always say I'm not a fortune teller, and I'm not. I just am open to the message, and either way. This lovely two reminds you of the value of soulmates in your life and can signify finding a new partner or friend with whom you have an instant bond. This may be romantic or platonic, but you feel naturally and intimately connected, as if you have known one another for a lifetime or more. Spiritually, the card can denote a karmic bond. In work, the card shows positive, supportive friends and colleagues who act in partnership with you to achieve a shared goal. But this is about this relationship you're asking about, a new partner. You're going to have to keep me updated. Oh my goodness. Like, how divine. Oh, 10 of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationship. 10 of Cups. I have all I wish for. Look, Divine's like, yes, of course. Like, Divine wants everything for you. Like, why would you question that it wouldn't happen? Of course it'll happen. Complete happiness and fulfillment. You were crowned with success and can now appreciate life's blessings. The card signifies the freedom to live as you choose, and you feel at home in every sense. You enjoy close bonds with families, friends, groups, and children. And at home, life is serene, and relationships are harmonious. In love, this 10 shows the ultimate expression of emotion, which is demonstrated in a way you recognize. You are loved the way you need to be loved. An additional meaning is finding your ideal home. Stop it. So you've got this with this new partnership and this with your ideal new home. Like, that's beautiful. Hey, Oli. I don't think so. I think I'm okay to stay. I'll write you down. After you, you might be my last one on the list, but there's a little list. So if you're able to stick around, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ahead of you. So if you're able to stick around, I'll totally try to do a read for you. Okay, let me see the next one. The Tower. All right. Okay, so this is the Tower card. A huge tower is struck by lightning. What was once solid and grounded comes apart as fire takes hold. The burning tower symbolizes loss and insecurity as two figures free fall toward the earth, shocked at their predicament. The needle inclusions in the quartz symbolize their sudden pain. However, the boulders around them set them deeply into the earth, suggest foundations for a new way of being, this new phase. The tower often brings a sudden change that is unexpected and chaotic. It is time to surrender rather than fight, as an old situation, relationship, or belief can no longer stand up. However, you can recover and construct something better now that you see the truth. A spiritual interpretation of the card is personal breakthrough and enlightenment. Like trust in your higher power. Now, I usually just do 3 cards, but this one popped out, which is another cups while I was shuffling. 7 of cups. I trust myself to see the truth. And I don't usually have them pop out like that unless I'm shuffling like this. So I feel inclined to read the 7 of cups. You got 3 cups. Like, wow. Yeah, this is it. Look, you said, could you please take a card after the tower? That's so funny. This was the one that popped out. 7 of Cups, imagination, fantasy, and possibility. This mysterious 7 shows there is much going on behind the scenes, hidden from view. You cannot yet see exactly what you're dealing with. Until then, your imagination knows no bounds because you have little information to go on. While this is a positive card for creative projects and manifesting what you want, an additional meaning is fantasy. You might ask yourself if you're escaping reality, avoiding what needs to be done in the material world. If you're feeling up in the air, focus on one option at a time. Yeah. That was like, I don't know. This is like speaking to the relationship that you're asking about, but this is something deeper. These 2 are something deeper. And I'm going to leave it at that, Anna. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm sending you so much love and light and solution surrounding this, peace and harmony surrounding this. And you're going to have to let me know about this. Hey, Red Lady. Hey, John. I just did Anna's read. I have quite a long list. I'll totally write y'all's name down. And if I'm able to get to y'all and y'all are still here, you're more than welcome to have a read. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Anna. I don't know if it's Anna or Anna. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. All right. And I appreciate you. I think I say that 100 times tonight because I'm like, did I say it? Did I say it? All right. Rowan and Grace. I'm going to give Rowan and Grace a chance to hop in the chat. Rowan and Grace. And if you're here, if you'll post what was your question, Rowan and Grace. Oh, look, there's Rowan. No, you're next, Rowan. You're next. If I talked to him, would he feel the same? So is this relationship? Can I ask Rowan, is it about a relationship? Oh, thank you, Red Lady, for popping in. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy that lunch break, girl. Okay, relationship advice. Okay, Rowan. All right, let me take a deep breath. Relationship advice. Okay. Source, higher power, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my words and guide these cards for Rowan as Rowan seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding a relationship. They're wondering if they had spoke to him, would they have the same feeling? I know relationships can lead us to uncertainty and just questions and doubts. So I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of enlightenment, self-love, and just answers to the doubts. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, Rowan, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Grace, you're after Rowan. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Source, thank you for being here and guiding my words in these cards. I ask that you do the same for Rowan. Rowan's here just wanting clarity on this possible relationship. If they had talked to this person, would this person feel the same way? Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for guiding my words. I sent you just help me to provide some clarity to this situation. When one rises, we all rise. All right, Rowan. I'm going to lay your cards down, and then I got to check out the door real fast. It won't take but a second. My little Yorkie's outside, but he's blind, and sometimes he'll go, wee. Let me make sure he's by the door still. I'll be right back. I got your cards laid down already. Stay standing. Little bit. Good boy. Stay right there. Good little beauty. Usually he stays near the camper, but like earlier I was doing online tutoring and like I go out there to check on him and I'm like, little bit, he's like way across the hayfield. I'm like, are you crazy? A hawk will get you. Anyways, okay, Rowan, I got your cards. 4 of Wands. Okay. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. 4 of Wands. Now he's barking. He's like, why you come out here and say my name and then just go back inside? 4 of Wands. Plans. Oh, what? Wrong one. Freedom, happiness, and celebration. A time for joy and togetherness. The card denotes harmony and laughter, a time for you to relax and enjoy life's pleasures, especially if you've been feeling under pressure. So like if you've been thinking about this a lot, this is source telling you, don't worry about that. You find peace and appreciate the simple things in life and may celebrate the milestones too. This 4 often comes up in readings to signify holidays, honeymoons, weddings, and parties. An additional meaning is finding a new home or the perfect place for a vacation. So this is, I really feel like this, sometimes when I get these questions about like what would have happened or like asking about the other person's intentions, my cards will call you to just reflect inwards. And especially because if you've ever been here before, I always forewarn people that if it involves somebody else's emotions, I typically won't get an answer on that because I don't like to read other people's energies that aren't here to consent to that. Like that aren't here to say, okay, you can read my energy, you know? So this is source just telling you if your mind is really harnessed on that, to remember to relax and enjoy life's pleasures. All right. Your next one, I trust whatever the universe brings me. The Wheel of Fortune. I trust whatever the universe brings me. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life, a symbol of the workings of fate. It represents unknown possibilities. Like we won't know unless we do it. I don't know if you talked to this person yet or not, but we won't know unless we do it. Those things over which we have no control. We can only ride the highs and lows. And look, we go through these lows for reasons. They help us learn to become our higher selves. Accepting the cycles of change. 10 pieces of aventurine and a stone of good fortune mark the movement of the wheel in a swirling crystal cosmos. When the wheel appears, luck improves and you take a step closer to the success you desire. If you have felt challenged or stuck, the card indicates that you will soon be back in the flow as good things come to you more easily and naturally. An additional meaning of the card is psychic work. So yeah, it's like, just trust the universe, you know, like, yeah, don't worry about this person. Try not to trip out over what would have been or what could be. Like, just be in the present, enjoy life's pleasures, trust what the universe has for you, even in the lows, because even in the lows, oh my God, I can't make this up. Look, your last card is I trust in the flow of life. That's the 9 of Cups. It's just funny when it always lines up. So it's like, The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. I trust whatever the universe brings me. And then it's like, I trust in the flow of life. Like, sometimes this is the way the cards lay out. Like, just, we don't get the answer we want right then, but it's because we're learning something through it, you know? Nine of Cups, wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy nine. So I don't know if you wish for this person to want, I don't know. You can manifest what you desire. This is like, if you want a beautiful relationship, you can manifest that. Whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others, sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. An additional meaning of the card is being a host, but I love how it says, oh, I was worried I missed my chance. This is like wish granted, a wish or dream come true. But you know what, Rowan? Try your best not to live back there, right? Like, we can't change that. If this person isn't in your life anymore, then there's nothing we can change about this, right? We have to be present, not future, not past, but right here, right now. And that's what your reading is saying. Your reading is saying, don't worry about that. I want to cuss. Don't worry about that shit. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. Don't worry about the past. I trust whatever the universe brings me. I trust in the flow of life. So that's source telling you, don't live in the past. Worry about right now. Just be present. Thank you, Rowan. I appreciate you. You're worthy of it all. You know, divine wants everything for you. So if that person isn't coming after you and showing you that that's what they want, then they're not worthy of you. You know what I mean? Thank you. I wish you the best. I know relationships are hard to navigate. So I wish you so much love and light. All right, Grace. I saw Grace was still here, I think. Grace. And Grace, if you'll repost your question for me, because the chat kind of got. I think I stopped writing names after Red Lady. Let me see. Ollie Dubs. I have Ollie. Okay. John. I didn't write. Oh, I did write John down. Rowan, Red Lady, Rowan, Krishna still here, Grace, only Auntie. I didn't write Auntie down. I can write John's name down, but the list is still pretty long. And I don't know if I'll get to you because in about an hour, I'll have to go back to my online tutoring gig. Oh, this is really bright, huh? Sorry, you guys. Let me put that down. All right, so I got Auntie and then Christine. Christine, I'm going to write your name down. Welcome or welcome back if you've been here. Forgive me if I forgot. I'm going to write your name down. I just don't know if I'll have time to get, the list is still pretty long and I only have like an hour before I'll have to go. All right, general guidance for me. All right, guide. Okay, guide, I have you on the list still. All right, Grace. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Christine. Hopefully I can get through them and get to you before I have to go. Stick around if you're able to, okay? All right, Grace, a general reading. Okay. Oh, I appreciate your energy. I'm so blessed with such good energy here. All right, Grace. Higher powers, source, creator, thank you for this space and thank you for guiding my words in these cards. I said you do the same for, I'm sorry, Grace. Okay, I want to make sure I said the right name. I said you do the same for Grace, as Grace is here just seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of self-love, prosperity, abundance, wealth, and health. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you, Grace, and I just want you to have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. I just ask that you guide my words and guide these cards for grace. Grace is here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. Thank you for this positive community. Thank you for helping me to lift the positive vibrations of the world we live in. One rises, we all rise. All right. All right, 10 of Swords. There's been quite a few swords this session. 10 of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. A sudden ending. This 10 and the conflict-ridden suit of swords shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. In readings, the card often denotes the end of a job or relationship. And although this feels like a fast unraveling, on reflection, you see that it may have been building for some time. There's a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. This card can also be seen as an aspect of the major arcana card Death, which brings necessary endings so that you're able to quickly transition into a new phase. So I see the truth in this ending. Whatever door is closing, try to process it, but a new one will always open. The World. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. Look, this is your new energy coming in. It's a beautiful card, the World. Like, don't worry about that door closing. Try your best to process it and bring in this new energy. Let's go backwards. My bad. Isn't it beautiful? A figure on top of the world dances in a cosmic rainbow. The colors of dynamic titanium quartz. Crystals emanate from the crown of the dancer's head. With lotus flowers, symbols of the chakras flourish. She is one with the universe, and her dance signifies a celebration of her connection with everything and the sense of wholeness and wonder this brings. The world shows the successful completion of a life phase or project. You celebrate this. You may even receive a gift or reward. Your horizons expand and new ideas beckon. This card also suggests physical travel, such as an overseas adventure. Your world is happy as you look to the future. This door's closed, but this one is allowing another one to open and new beginnings. Maybe, yeah, whatever, I always say when I read, like, whatever it hits, where it hits is where it's supposed to, right? Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. I give and receive for the universal good. 6 of Pentacles. Why can't I find my Pentacles? There they are. Generosity and compassion. You benefit from or give generous help and assistance. You help someone in need out of kindness, or you're the recipient, willing to graciously receive aid in the form of money, time, or practical support. This 6 brings harmony and balance, so you can be assured that it is right to give to others or to receive. There's no ulterior motive, agenda, or feeling of compromise. The card can also signify a donation to charity or a karmic debt being paid, which brings balance and personal peace. Yeah. So it's like, I'm still in oh yeah, see, look, this can't happen. If that door is meant to be closed, I don't know. I don't want to speak that. You know when it's time to move on. But this is the universe is like validating that even if it does end, that if it ends and to celebrate life, celebrate the new energy. And of course, this is just validating. If you need help through the process, don't be scared to ask for help. Or if you feel inclined to offer help to others, don't be scared of that. And yeah, you might need help to close that chapter. It's just you have to reflect on this relationship and is it serving your highest good? If this relationship isn't serving your highest good, then yeah, that's exactly what this Ten of Swords is talking about. Yeah. Thank you. I know relationships are so hard, though. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I pray that you're able to navigate this relationship and find what's best for you and what will bring you the most happiness. Because we only live one life. You know, it's not worth it to be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't give us everything we need, you know, and fulfill us to our most. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Ascending, I know you're still here. Thank you for waiting and thank you for being patient. I appreciate you. I thought I saw you pop in here a minute ago. Ascending, maybe you had to leave. A general read. If you're still here, Ascending, it's your turn. Ascending. I'm going to give Ascending a chance to pop in a chat. Hey, Tammy, I'm going to write your name down, but I did forewarn the person in front of you. If I don't get a chance to get to you, it's because I have to leave in like a little bit less than an hour. I got to be on my tutoring session at 6:30. Yeah, I got to leave in about an hour to be ready for my tutoring session. So I wrote your name down, but I don't know if I'll have chance. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. You're coming in. I'm definitely going to have to tell those of you that just came in. I wish I could get to y'all, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I won't be able to add anybody else to the list. But I appreciate y'all being here and definitely you know, subscribe and you can see when I'm back on if you feel inclined to subscribe. I always feel weird saying like and subscribe, but I do appreciate all the likes and all the subscribes. I hope that one day my channel can be monetized because I do love doing this. Anyways, okay. Well, who did I say? Ascending. Thank you for being patient. And thank you, Grace. Many blessings to you. All right, Ascending. I'm going to pray, okay? And you just want a general read. All right. Boy. Of course, I dropped my lid. All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all, thank you for being here and guiding my words in these cards. I ask that you do the same for Ascending, as Ascending's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, self-love, prosperity, abundance, and peace and serenity. I'm sending so much love and light to Ascending. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. I love that name. All right. Good. Thank you, Oli. I appreciate you for waiting around. I know it can be very long. Yeah, I appreciate you, though. Get some rest. I'm sending you so much love and light, and definitely I'm going to try to hop on a live tomorrow, so I don't have to tutor at all tomorrow. So maybe I'll get to you then, okay? Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. I said you just guide my words for Ascending. Ascending just is asking for spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. Please bring in words of enlightenment and prosperity, abundance, and self-love. When one rises, we all rise. Yeah, Brishna, you're on the list after Ascending. You're on there. After Ascending, you're next, Brishna. Oh my God, my dog is like not happy right now. She's like, you've been on there for 2 hours. She's really just wanted to play with the outside dogs. But she can because she'll eat them because she's not nice. Siete. No, ma'am. Stop it. All right, Ascending. Your first card is the 8 of Cups. I accept my situation without resistance. Siete. Come here, baby. I was trying to shut the sun's in the way. 8 of Cups. Let me get to it. Of course, my hands aren't working. All right, the 8 of Cups. A change of heart. Moving on. 8 is the number of change. And it signifies a change in your life as you transition from one place or situation to another. You may have hit a wall, knowing you cannot progress further. So the only option is to walk on. Overall, siete. Overall, this 8 signifies change that is needed. And it comes quietly, without soul searching. This card's message is about accepting the way things have turned out and knowing the right time to make a move. I accept the things I cannot change, right? I accept my situation without resistance. All right. And then you have the Lovers. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. Wow. Huh. Let me read it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it's about. And then let me read the Lovers to you, because if I remember correctly, that's kind of like the same kind of thing, like making a decision. Let me just read it. 2 lovers face one another in a paradise garden, the hazy sunshine illuminating a perfect setting. Between them is a rose quartz heart, a symbol of the love they offer one another. Rose quartz crystal points sparkle behind them, growing alongside pink and yellow roses and pretty garden flowers. This couple's not quite entwined, however. There is something still to realize or to commit to. This card can simply show love and a new relationship, but often there is a decision to be made. And this decision, I guess, is surrounding this change. And this applies to a relationship and to other life areas too, such as work and finances. The Lovers card asks you to think carefully about the future and make the right decision rather than act impulsively to get what you need. So yeah, just try to not act impulsively, whatever is surrounding this change. Try not to act impulsively surrounding that. Try to center yourself and stay balanced, you know. The cards show love in you, but often there's a decision to be made. Okay. And then you have the 4 of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Yeah. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. I don't know if you have the decision already to make, or it could be future decision to make. Sit there. Come here. Come here. 4 Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. I'm sorry. Usually I have a curtain over there and she pulled the curtain down. 4 of Cups. It's kind of hard to see, huh? Boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation in which you're beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. Rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. Yeah, you got to center yourself, ground yourself, whatever you do. And then I don't know if you already know what decision they're talking about, but yeah, change and then decisions. Yeah, pretty deep things. Yes, of course, Ascending. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I do. All right, Krishna, it's your turn. Your turn. Oh, thank you, Ascending. Thank you for validating Source. Ascending says, I can relate to all the cards. Thank you so much. It's just Source. I'm just but an open vessel. Thank you, though, for validating the divine. Vrishna, and being here. Vrishna, can you please tell me about my travels and general reading? Okay, travels and general reading. Source, higher power, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words in the cards. I ask that you do the same for Brishna, as Brishna's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their travels and just in general, any messages that maybe they've missed or that they need to hear. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide my words in these cards for Brishna and to bring in words of enlightenment and knowledge and just words of enlightenment surrounding their travel and anything they need to hear to raise their positive vibrational field. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. Okay, Brishna, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Just have an open mind and open heart. I said you guide my words in these cards for Brishna. Brishna's here just seeking spiritual connection, spiritual wisdom, particularly surrounding their travels and just in life. What do they need to hear to help guide them to make a positive change or a positive, just have a positive vibration, lift them up, help them see that they can live their best life and that there's abundance all around them. When one rises, we all rise. Oh, and if you're traveling, I'm a little jelly time. I haven't traveled in a while, but I did just relocate to Florida. So that was a whole travel in itself, right? I love my new home now. I was appreciative of my old home, but there was quite a bit of negativity I built up over the years there. All right, Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. I don't know what this is we're talking about, but Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. Knight of Swords. Problems and conflict. As a person, this knight is attention-seeking and power-driven and may create drama for its own sake. As a situation, the card suggests trouble is coming, from arguments to other challenges to your authority. As a knight, the card denotes speed, so a situation may escalate suddenly, needing a quick response from you. These situations may not be your concern, but you may become drawn into the drama regardless. The message is to avoid this person or situation whenever possible, as it is unlikely you can win. I'm going to leave that one there because you know better. And if it isn't happening, it might be something that happens in the future. The Sun. I am optimistic and appreciate all that I have. It's a beautiful card. I love this card. I'm optimistic and appreciate all that I have. This magical garden is full of lush plants and flowers, signifying growth and the beauty of nature. In bloom, the flowers also symbolize the fullness of success. The card presents the colors of the 7 chakras: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and white. The representing harmony and balance. The wall for protection creates the perfect haven. The sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness. You find success and time to focus on yourself. Perhaps literally a holiday in the sun, or a holiday in the sun, or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. Yeah, because with this Knight of Swords, it feels like you're going to need a holiday. The Sun is also a card of personal growth and self-appreciation, so you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. An additional meaning is spending time with children and family. I love this because, yeah, the Knight of Swords says that there might be some drama happening maybe. And the Sun is like, yeah, it's just good vibes. Hey, Brenda. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brenda. I am telling people my list is still pretty long and I might not even get to all of them. But tomorrow I don't have to do online tutoring, so I might jump on for a live tomorrow. Maybe I can get to you then. I appreciate you being here. I wish I was able to stay longer. Thank you so much. All right, Brishna. Wow. King of Swords. I trust my ability to make strategic decisions. You got some powerful cards here, Brishna. Let's see. King of Swords. Strategy, decisions, and action. As a person, this king is charming, intelligent, and quick-witted, but potentially ruthless. As a situation, a decision is about to be made. You may need to look at the cards surrounding the king to discern whether this will be a positive or a negative. Overall, careful planning is needed now. Creating a strategy to take you forward that needs to be clear and direct. Think through your options carefully. This needs forethought rather than an impulsive approach. Look, these two are so, yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Brenda. Brishna, just be careful. These two are, something's happening with you. Yeah. But I'm wishing you so much love and light. I hope that something connected with you to give you something to pray or meditate over, whatever you do to stay grounded. Definitely take up that traveling. Take me with you. Anyways, thank you, Brishna, for waiting. I appreciate you. And thank you for trusting me to read for you. All right. Sim and Cece. If you're still here, you can hop in the chat. Sim and Cece. I'm gonna give them just a minute. I know I might have lost some. They were like really at the bottom. They've been waiting a while. I got Sim, Cece. Well, Brishna, like this is like, I don't know. This is like drama right here. This is drama. So I don't know if it's already happened or gonna happen, but there's some like, but it's like something you have full control over. Like you'll get through it, you know. Siete quit. It's just saying I choose my battles carefully. So like choose your battles carefully, and I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Like just make sure you're grounding yourself so that you're always in your highest good, okay? All right. I don't see Sim or CC. So next I got Guide. Guide's here. All right, Guide, do you want to post your question for me? I can't remember what it was. I know you've been waiting a while. After Guide, I have Only, and then John. I think Only left though. And then John, and then Auntie, and then Christine and Tammy. How do I accept this hardship? Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm so sorry that you're even going through it, because I know life can be lifey and it can be hard. So how do I accept this hardship? Okay, I can try. I'll pray over the deck and then we'll just see what the cards say, okay? This is Guide. Source, higher power, creator of all, thank you for being here and guiding my words in these cards. I ask that you do the same for Guide, as Guide is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding how to accept this hardship. I'm sending them so much love and light, as I know that as we go through these difficult times in life, it can feel like, is it ever going to end? I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to wrap their wings around Guide and just send them warm hugs, send them words of positivity, words of strength, and words of clarity of how to navigate this situation. When one rises, we all rise. All right, God, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Just have an open mind and open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words in these cards. I ask that you do the same for Guide. As Guide is seeking spiritual knowledge and wisdom as to how to accept this hardship. How do they move on from this? How can they heal? I'm sending them so much love and light. I just guide my words to lift that. No, ma'am, siete. I said you send them so much love and light. Help guide my words to bring them peace and serenity. When one rises, we all rise. I was looking, she was jumping on the window. All right. Oh, I love this. Look, the devil, but the devil doesn't mean like the devil literally. It means I am free of whatever's holding me back. Like I'm free of whatever's holding me back. Let me read it. Siete. Quit. Mama's almost done. Quit. Just a little bit longer. She's just wanting to go play. A man and woman dance together. They appear completely absorbed and enchanted, perhaps by forces that are all-consuming. They might release their grip on one another or fall deeper into the dance. The obsidian crystals by their feet are a reminder that they are individuals and not slaves to this situation. I might have to put it in the kennel. They are not slaves to the situation in which they find themselves. So this is higher power telling you, you can free yourself. The butterflies and keyholes within the rocks signify potential freedom. The devil reveals agreements or responsibilities that stifle or oppress you. This may relate to work or obsessions, affairs, and addiction. Any situation, person, or behavior that restricts you or otherwise takes your energy. However, you do have a choice and can be free from whatever binds you or makes you feel powerless. You have a choice. Let me put her up real quick. Hold on. Come on. Go inside. Go inside. Go lay down. No, ma'am. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go inside. Thank you. Good girl. No, ma'am. Okay. I wish I could just let her play out there, but she'll eat the other dogs. We adopted her when she was little, and then when we found her and we rescued her. But when she became an adult, she's became aggressive, but we love her so much. So this is okay. And I know it's easier said than done, guide, but it's like, this is Source just reminding you when you wake up every day, I make a gratitude list, because my mind will go into this mode of like things that I've been through or things that I've done, and like we'll focus on those things. So I have to make a little gratitude list. And I notice that when I write down things I'm grateful for, it helps push my head out of that negative headspace. And then do things that help bring you positivity, because we got to change our mind, right? We have to do things that brings us positive vibes, positive energy, so that we can see that we are free. We're free of it. We can be free of it. Oh, look how validating. You got the Six of Swords. It says, I know that peaceful times will come. Like, yeah, so see, Source is just like, you got this. You got this. Six of Swords. You got this. You're good. Peaceful times will come. Moving on, finding a safe haven after an intense, demanding time. This harmonious Six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Like, this is divine telling you, you will, you can, you will, and you can. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work, and in relationships, the card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel, but the power message is, I know that peaceful times will come. Like, I hope that brings a little bit of serenity to you. All right. And the last one is the Hanged Man. I can see the situation another way. And this is divine. I'm telling you to learn from this. I'm so upset. I have never been this way before. I'm worried my dreams are ruined. No, sweetie, dreams are never ruined. Don't put that negative energy out there. Like, try your best. Like, and I even like sometimes have to speak affirmations, like, I'm beautiful, I'm bountiful, I'm blissful. Or sometimes just, I got this. I got, like, whatever you got to tell yourself, because Source doesn't want your dreams to be ruined. Source wants you to see that they're not ruined, that things change. Maybe things change, and maybe what you thought were your dreams maybe weren't going to serve your higher purpose. Just like when I moved to Florida, I thought that I was supposed to be in a certain city, but then I realized that I wasn't meant to be there. And if I would have went there, I probably would have been miserable. So I could have been like, oh, my dreams are ruined, you know, but so try not to think like that. And the hanged man isn't a bad card either, but it's seeing your situation another way. A young man is suspended upside down from a tree. The tree is a representation of the tree of life, a sacred symbol of the enduring connectedness of all things. He is tethered to a branch by one foot, yet he appears unharmed and peaceful, awaiting whatever the future brings. The luminous selenite rocks below him symbolize his connection to the spiritual world. You may feel in limbo as you wait for events to speed up or for others to make a move. The card, however, asks you to make the most of this impasse. See your situation from another angle. An additional meaning is considering a compromise as a way forward. Spiritually, the hanged man can show meditation, spiritual awareness, or spiritual initiation. Try to see this from another way as much as you can. Hey, those of y'all coming in, Sanvi and Hillary. I'm sorry I have to stop reading. I have a list, but I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the bottom of that list. I hope that y'all can come back. I do have online tutoring, so I will have to leave in like 40 minutes. Yeah, I think 40 minutes. Yeah. But tomorrow I don't have tutoring, so I'm going to jump on a live again. So maybe y'all can visit me tomorrow and I'll be able to read for you. And let me go back to guide. I appreciate you, and I'm sending you so much love and light. This was a very deep reading, and you do have a lot going on. But remember, you can free yourself when you wake up. You do whatever you got to do to put those positive thoughts in your head. Know that peaceful times are coming. See this situation from another angle. You got this. God, divine, God, source, whatever you call it, wants the best for you. You're worthy of it all. You're worthy of everything. Oh, thank you, Sanvi. I appreciate that. With no makeup on and my hair up. Oh, I appreciate that. No, Hillary, don't be sorry, baby. Don't be sorry. Come back tomorrow. And I really wish I could stay, but I know I probably won't get to y'all. So I don't want to make y'all. I think I'll be able to if I can. Thank y'all for being here. All right, I've got Sim. Thank you, Guide. I appreciate you. I think Sim CC already left. So only left two. So then I have John, Auntie, Christine, and then Tammy. So John, if you're still here, hop in the chat. Auntie, if you're here, hop in the chat. John and Auntie. After John and Auntie, I have Christine and Tammy. And that'll probably be the end if I make it. John and Auntie. All right. If John and Auntie aren't here, then Christine and Tammy, are you still here? Christine and Tammy. All right, Tammy. I'm going to go ahead and do yours. You were quick. Hop in there and tell me what was your reading, because there was a lot of chat going on. So if you can tell me, did you have a question? Is it a general read, or what did you have for me? Who is your twin flame? Oh, that's a deep one. All right. So you've been waiting. I tell people I'm definitely not a fortune teller or like psychic. Like sometimes words come to me, but I highly doubt I'm going to be able to tell you a name. But I can do a relationship reading for you. Would you like me to do a relationship reading? But I never will come up with a name. I highly doubt a name will come to my mind. Like usually my readings are more like connected to source and connected how to navigate things. Okay, a relationship reading. Okay, That's what I'll do. All right, source, creator of all, thank you for guiding my words in these cards. I said you do the same for Tammy, as Tammy's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom surrounding their relationships, their love life, and their potential twin flame. Who is their twin flame? I said you guide my words in these cards to just help any uncertainty that's there. I know relationships can bring doubt sometimes. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, spiritual wisdom, and knowledge of how to navigate future relationships and what to expect. Maybe who is their twin flame, or what actions to take. When one rises, we all rise. Amen. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Hey, Christine, I'm going to get you after Tammy, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you so much for this space. Thank you for guiding my words and these cards. I ask that you help guide my words for Tammy, as Tammy's here just asking who is their twin flame, what to expect with relationships and their love life. I ask that you just help guide my words to lift them up and to help them see they're worthy of everything and more. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. All right. The Empress. Look at that. It's so funny. When people come and ask about relationships sometimes, like, divide will just turn them inward. Like, don't worry about that. I call it future tripping. Like, don't worry about that. Like, look how freaking awesome you are. You got the Empress. I create what I choose naturally with joy. Like, look at that. That Empress is freaking amazing. Like, you're worthy of it all. So don't worry about that twin flame, because they're going to come along because you deserve it all. You will have it all. The Empress. The pregnant Empress is the tarot mother, signifying fertility and abundance. She brings new life, symbolized by the seedling growing from her palm and the life-giving water that flows around her. The sun ripens the corn, ready for harvest or birth. She holds at her heart a rhodonite sphere, pink and black, the colors of love and protection, an expression of her feelings for her unborn child. The Empress reveals that you are entering a productive, abundant life phase. So finances improve, your domestic life is harmonious, and you feel closely connected to those you care for, partners, children, family, and friends. The card asks you to be inspired by what or whom you love the most. What or whom you love the most. So yeah, it's just like validating how awesome you are. You're the Empress. You're the Empress. I'm like wondering, is your twin flame already in your life? I don't know. I don't know why that's coming to me. Either way, you're entering a productive, abundant life phase. Hey, Nick. I'm excited you're here. Thank you for being here. All right. But I don't know if I'll have time to do an extra reading. I'm at the end of it almost. All right. I'm so glad you're here, though. All right. 4 of Pentacles. I trust I'm always safe and protected. I trust I'm always safe and protected. The 4 of Pentacles. This 4 denotes stability in your finances and relationships. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. If you have faced financial hardship recently, it's a card of reassurance, signifying an end to money troubles. The only issue here is looking inward, focusing only on comfort and material possessions, and at the extreme, having a miserly attitude. In this case, the message is not to cling too tightly to money or possessions, or like, who is my twin flame? Maybe that's what they're talking about. Like, try not to cling too tightly to the idea of who is it. Regaining financial security is a starting point rather than an end in itself. I trust I'm always safe and protected. I don't know if this is about your twin flame, though. It could be, because it says stability and finances and relationships. Like, it's just saying, like, try not to be worried. Try not to overthink it. You have stability. You will have stability. You're entering this abundant life phase. Like, you're good. You're good. God's got you. You're all right. And then 8 of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. I want to see. Hold on. Let me see for the suits, the Pentacles. I can't remember off the top of my head. The Pentacles. Abundance. Okay. So you've got 2 Pentacles. Abundance, protection, transformation, wealth, manifesting. Like, you're in this new life phase for sure. Like, your twin flame's going to come. It's coming. Just don't worry about who it is. 8 of Pentacles, hard work and dedication, deserve success and positive outcomes. This 8 denotes high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill or are a master of a situation because you have devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations, the end of a peer apprenticeship, because you're in that new phase, right? You're on a new level. In general, it can arise in a reading to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. I love this because it's like when our mind thinks about, like, what I call the future tripping, it's like, don't worry about that. You're good. You're protected. Trusting that you're protected. You're in this new life phase. Like, that's a beautiful read. That's amazing. So it's like Source Tammy's telling you, don't worry. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? Live in the present moment. Live right now and worry about right now. And that's it. Don't worry. I'm sorry. Enjoy right now. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Christine, I made it to you. Post in the chat again for me. Did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? You waited around long enough. Thank you for waiting. I think Christine will be our last read, and I appreciate y'all that are still here watching. The watch time always helps. I appreciate y'all. And then Christine, just let me know if you had a specific question or you wanted a general read. I can't remember. What am I not seeing clearly? Okay, can I ask, is this regarding a relationship or work? Or like just in general, what am I not seeing clearly? I turned on the fan and now I'm cold. What am I not seeing? Relationship. Okay. Okay, what am I not seeing clearly in a relationship and just any, okay. Relationship. What am I not seeing clearly? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community and the positive vibes. I ask that you help guide my words in these cards for Christine, as Christine is seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom regarding this relationship and what they're not seeing clearly, possibly. I know with relationships, there can be lots of uncertainty. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of clarity, self-love, enlightenment, and just help Christine navigate the unknown of this relationship and what they might possibly be missing. When one rises, we all rise, and so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Source. Thank you for this positive time. Thank you for helping guide me to say the right things to people and to help raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. I ask that you do the same for Christine, as Christine is seeking spiritual advice, wisdom around this relationship. They feel like there's something they're missing. I ask that you just guide my words and guide the cards to help see what could they be missing, and what steps should they take in this relationship. I send them so much peace, love, and abundance. When one rises, we all rise. All right. Ace of Cups. I welcome, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. I don't know if you're in a relationship or wanting to end one. Okay, let me just read it. It's like, this is a cup of like new love. No, let me just read it. And then whatever is meant to, however you take it is how you take it. The aces reveal new beginnings. It's always blurry. And I'm like, why am I doing this? It's just blurry. There. Aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Cups heralds a new relationship or project that brings an outpouring of love and emotion. This is an intense time as your heart overflows, and you may feel overwhelmed at times as you enter into a deep bond or respond intensely to whatever you fall in love with, whether a partner, child, or new creative project. A common meaning of the card readings is pregnancy and fertility. The equivalent male card is the Ace of Wands. So either or both of these cards can indicate future parenthood. I don't know if this relationship's new or I'm gonna leave it at that though. You know more than I do. The aces reveal new beginnings. It heralds a new relationship. And that could be, if it's talking about fertility, I don't know if it's talking about a partner. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave it where it hits. All right. Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. Seven of Swords. And this is okay, this might be what you're, okay. Let me read it. I'm just curious, like, are you in a relationship now? Potential, because this is a warning card. Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention, and this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. The seven often signifies underhand dealings, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. Oh, so maybe the Seven of Swords is regarding the old one. And then the Ace of Cups is validating the new one's coming, of course, because when one door closes, a new one opens, and divine wants everything for us. And so if you're asking about this old one, I feel like this is regarding your old one. And this is a Seven of Swords is a card of like, protect yourself. Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention. Yeah, I feel like that's surrounding the old one. And then this is just validating your, like, a new one's coming. Because of course you're worthy of it. And then you got the Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. I think that's just divine, like validating, like, because relationships are hard, I mean, I know, like, ending one and then thinking about a new one, like, it's a lot, but we go through what we go through so that we can meet the right one. We can meet that soulmate, that twin flame. Three of Pentacles. Early success. Whatever you're building or focusing upon is established. A relationship or a home, business, or project, such as remodeling your house or yard. This is the card of the artisan who is meticulous and shares it with a willing, appreciative audience. You may find you discuss and negotiate with others to improve your ideas. This is the path to further success and income in the future. An additional meaning is given in practical demonstration of your skills. When I show my work, others get early success. Either way, this is validating that whatever you're building or focusing on, like, it's happening. Keep doing what you're doing. I've been feeling his energy very strongly. So I was wondering, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what I think that's what he's talking. Like, I don't know why, but just be careful. I don't know if y'all have any contracts still together or if there's anything happening. Just protect your energy. Yeah, this is, I think this is the missed message. And then the other two cards are just validating your future and what's to come. But yeah, I think that Seven of Swords is the missed message surrounding your ex. I don't know. Just protect yourself, right? Just if there's any finances still involved or contracts still involved, like, it starts with potential theft, underhand dealings, double check contracts and agreements. So just in case, and it might just be emotional, I don't know, protect your energy. Thank you for sticking around, and I can't wait for this. You have to come back and let me know this new one. I always tell everybody, I get butterflies for y'all when y'all enter these new relationships. I told my husband I'm so thankful for him. Thank you. And Lauren, I see you. I have to close out. I have tutoring soon, and I need to walk my dog who's pissed off at me for being online for almost 3 hours. So I appreciate Christine, but tomorrow, yes, Christine, you should. Lauren, I appreciate you. Tomorrow I don't have tutoring, so I'm going to jump on. Maybe I can get you tomorrow, Lauren, if you're able to come see me. All right. Namaste. Thank y'all for everything. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and share. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.